Okay, ready?
Ready.
Are you though?
I'm always ready.
Are they making another Speed Racer movie I don't know about? Here we go. Are you wearing that the whole time?
No.
Okay. Take it up, because we're rolling.
Yep. Welcome into King's Table, guys. I can't do this. I don't know what I was thinking, Chris. All right. Sorry. Welcome into King's Table, guys.
You're wearing a hat underneath the helmet. Wow.
No, I just took it off. I switched it so fast. Like a speed racer. I was so
went
fast.
like this and looked back and there was a hat on.
Nope, I was so fast. So, there are a lot of movies coming out this year.
Yes, there are.
And I am anticipated for way too many. I'm going to be going to the movies a lot. You?
Yeah, I'm going to be poor.
Yeah. I mean, last year, I was excited for the list, and then I went, and most of them were duds.
I think all of them but like two were good.
Yeah, I did not enjoy last year's movies. And we did a video last year, too, talking about most anticipated films, what we're looking forward to, and then I was predicting so many great things, and it was...
All of them were bad.
Bad.
Including Star Wars.
Yeah, like, I mean, the closest thing of our theories was your weird Han Solo thing. Other than that, they weren't very good.
No.
Like, there were, and the thing is, they did good in the box office. Like, I actually liked Justice League. I know you hated it, and that's another debate another day. But I liked it for certain reasons. But I want to get into all the movies, not all the movies, there's a lot of movies coming out. But, like, the ones that we're looking forward to, you know, the ones that pertain to the channel, but just other things that I didn't even know, like, they're remaking Scarface. Or it's a new one or something. I just saw Scarface, and it says gangster film, and it's coming out, I think, August. Had no idea.
Who cares?
And, like, speaking of that, you're not a remake or a reboot or whatever. It's a continuation, like, way long after. You're looking forward to...
Dundee.
Dundee?
I didn't even know that was happening until I saw a trailer, like, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Danny McBride's great.
I love those movies growing up.
So did I. Which one do you like better? One or two? One or two?
That's tough. I mean, the first one has a classic line.
You called this a knife.
That's not
a knife.
This is a knife.
Oh, I've seen you play knifey spoony before.
The second one was good too, where he's going through that ride and slams the anaconda fake with the knife. It's a good, fun movie.
I just like that he was such a manly man. He could do whatever he wanted. Like he could go to a party,
he's shaving with a Gillette, and then it cuts away. Like someone's coming, so he's using his knife.
Yep. It's great. I don't know how to. I'm not anticipating that movie.
But there's some big names in that movie.
Yeah, but see, I have the tendency when there's too many names in a movie, they can't focus, and it's never that great. But I could be wrong.
But I'm glad they chose those people because it's like their homeland.
That's true.
You got Chris Hemsworth. You've got what's her name? Good Margot Robbie. Margot Robbie, and there's some other people in there. I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
I could watch Margot Robbie for hours.
Me too.
Oh.
Anyway, what's next on your list?
Oh, sorry. Well, so coming up for we're gonna go sort of in subsequence now, even though we got on our Dundee track. The Black Panther comes out.
I'm just not.
Why?
I mean, it's
what are you not excited about? He's in my top 5 of favorite Marvel characters ever.
I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I guess. I mean, I guess I'll find out if it's.
I mean, you think it's gonna
be? I'm not pumped. I'm not like, it's a bad movie. It's just another Marvel.
It's just
movie.
not one of. Yeah, I mean, I think it's not that they're saturating it, but there's so many coming out.
Yeah.
That it's like you have to pick and choose which ones. I mean, we know we're gonna go see Infinity War.
Of course.
But like this one, like you might skip, like
yeah.
just because you're like you'll see it when it comes out and you know the story, but you're not like, oh, I have to go opening night.
Yeah, maybe a couple weeks later or something.
Okay, so that comes out first or second week of February. So we'll be going to that soon. They've been pumping it a lot. I mean, even Kendrick Lamar's doing the music. Like, they've been pushing this movie pretty hard, even though it's been, I think it's right now the #1 selling, like, pre-sale tickets movie ever.
Wow.
If my sources are right, that's what I was hearing the other day. So, I mean, I've been waiting for it for years because they announced this a long time ago. Back when I used to get a Wizard magazine. Did you used to get that?
No, but I know of it.
Okay, so they used to do this thing called Wizard Magazine would cast it.
There's somewhere around here.
Yeah, they would cast it like a dream cast for a film. Yeah. But then they would always announce like movies coming out. That's when comic book movies were starting to come back and do really good. And Black Panther's been on slate since I think like 2005. I could be wrong, but they've been trying to get this film made forever. Wow. And now that the Marvel Universe is great, this is going to be a great film. Later that month, another big one probably. I don't know how I feel about it. Annihilation with Natalie Portman. It's going to be a different Paramount. There's going to be like...
don't know nothing about it.
Well, so there's like this bubble, like alternate universe that we step into, and it's like causing fast evolution and all that. And rumor has it, just like the Cloverfield film 3, this might go to Netflix now that Paramount and Netflix are working out a huge deal. So this I think it's going to be on both. I think it's going to be one of the first films where it's in the theaters and it's streaming at the same time.
I was going to say, because how would that, I mean, would that benefit the movie to go to Netflix first? Like, it wouldn't, because you're missing out on all of the ticket sales.
I think it's benefiting them in the sense they're going to do like a small release to theaters for people that really want the IMAX and those experiences. But then also, since they got bought out by Netflix, or these films are being bought by Netflix, that they're making that other money for low budget films on the other end anyway. So they've already made up most of the budget just from selling it to Netflix, and then they can have a small release and see if they make ticket sales up there. I don't know. Like I said, that's the rumor I heard, that it's going to be released both. I could be wrong. It could only be in theaters. It might go only straight to Netflix. We'll see. I'm not super pumped for the film. I mean, I'm a fan of Natalie Portman. I'm a fan of sci-fi. It looks decently interesting, but nothing like crazy. And then we have one that I'm not excited for, and I don't know why, and I wanted to get your take on this, is the new Tomb Raider.
I'm still I'm excited for that movie, but I mean, I have hopes for it, weirdly. Mm-hmm. I think that it's going to turn around your thoughts of a video game adaptation into a movie.
Yeah, I mean, I think...
Because I think that story of it can be good. Like, it can be done. It would open up the doors of doing a Uncharted.
Yeah.
And doing like a crossover thing.
With Drake, that'd be cool.
And I think that movie could save the video game stigma of being bad movies, because
they are bad, because
they're always bad.
You know why? And I'll explain this, because video games are video games, and they have their small cinematic snippets in there. But if you tried to make a whole film out of it, it just doesn't. There's not enough story. There's no continuity that really makes sense. Well, but they've never been able to really do it.
I know, and that's
video game has ever.
It's weird to think that you can't, because it's all the stories they already there. Just make it live action. Like, there's some games I would love to see a movie made, like Mass Effect. Not playing. I'm wearing a Mass Effect shirt. That would be an amazing.
I was so excited for Warcraft. Because I love the World of Warcraft, and it just did not. No, but it just.
But there's no. I never played the game, but is there any actual story?
Yeah. Oh, okay. There's just like Star Wars. There's all the side books and everything, which I have a lot of. There's a lot of lore in the game though, because the game spans decades. So it's there's a lot of story in there, because there was the 1, 2, 3, Warcraft 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then it went into World of Warcraft 2, and it has all those side stories. The problem with it is there's too much story. That's why the movie can't be made. There's so much going on. It's hard to. Yeah. That's what they were trying to do. They were trying to go, oh, let's talk about the humans. Let's talk about the elves. Let's talk about the blood elves. Let's talk about the night elves. Let's talk about. See what I mean?
Okay.
You get down that rabbit hole. Not excited for Tomb Raider. And I'm not one of those guys that's saying just because they've changed her body type and all that. I mean that happens. It just doesn't. People are gonna hate me right now, but I've never watched a Bond film. I'm not into that whole.
Really?
Yeah.
None?
I'm not. No, never seen one.
Not even the Daniel Craig ones.
Never seen one in my life.
They're good. I haven't seen the last
one. Everybody tells me that. I've just not. I played GoldenEye, the video game.
Good.
I think the closest thing I saw was Austin Powers, which is a comedy. I'm not into that Mission Impossible. That's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of that action. Too much action, in the sense that when I watch action movies like sci-fi or something, I want it to alternate reality, not be where it's almost true. I'm just not into those. I finally watched the Bourne series, I think 2 years ago, and they were good, but they don't excite me. Yeah. So not super excited about that film. And then the next one that I thought I would be, but I'm not after seeing the trailers, is Pacific Rim Uprising.
It's just going to be another fun, forget the story, just watch some robots punching monsters in the face. That's all it's going to be. I'm excited for that, because the first movie, honestly, it was bad, but it was so good.
It's a great B-C flick.
Yeah.
Because when I went, I had a friend go to it the night before I did. And he came into work, and I was like, what'd you think? And he goes, I'll describe it the best way. He goes, if you want to just go see monsters get punched in the face by giant robots, it's a great movie. He goes, if you want to go watch a good movie, though, don't go watch that movie. And that's essentially what it is. But after watching this trailer, it looks like they're trying to make the story more than what it should be. And that's why I'm not excited for it. You're taking a great idea of monsters and robots fighting, and then trying to make it almost too much of a story, which I think that's why it'll fail. Because now they're going to make the robots fight each other, and there's going to be some battle, and they're bringing the kaiju in themselves. I don't know. It looks like a mess. Yeah. I think Guillermo del Toro is amazing, but I'm not looking forward to that film. I think March is going to be the worst month for films this year, to be honest, because Ready Player One's coming out too, one of my favorite books ever.
That looks just like a fun movie.
The problem is, though, the book is originally based. I know they're combining with Steven Spielberg universe and the what's that new Blizzard game, Overwatch. That's in there a lot. It's all about the Oasis, and we've watched these movies and shows and stuff where you're immersed into a virtual reality, and what does it do for you? And the winner wins like this lifetime everything, or a ton of money. But I think this might be like, did you watch Ender's Game?
Yeah, and that was terrible.
It's where it's over convoluted and it's too much about the graphics and all the Easter eggs, and so I think they're gonna lose the story, especially for a lot of us book readers that enjoyed it so much. I don't know how I feel about it, and that's why I think that March is gonna be the month of this year's films that are all gonna almost flop. Because they're going to be, they're overhyped films, Pacific Rim Uprising, Tomb Raider, Ready Player One, just those three right there that aren't going to live up to, I think, the expectations. Because also, you can tell this usually, besides Marvel films, when there's so much marketing out there, in the sense of where it's so much in your face, almost like a Tide commercial. That's how I feel about Ready Player One right now. That they've bombarded me so much with marketing on it that they're trying to push that to make people go. So then we're going to jump into, April. And one of the worst films also is getting made. Rampage.
Oh, it's the old video game one?
Yeah, did you ever play a video game?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It was a film.
Right. It's monsters punching buildings.
It's a Pacific Rim, basically. That's the Rock movie, right?
Yeah.
So that's going to be good.
Well, The Rock can make almost anything good, but here's the problem. You've taken another movie about monsters punching buildings. That's it. That's the whole game.
Yeah, but what's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Movie.
The problem is you've tried to make it a bigger story than it needs to be. Like you went, hey, let's make it about I raised this ape, and now we're gonna do this, and now the wolf flies, and there's, you know what I mean? There's like why? This is a film that never needed to get made. You just attached a name like The Rock to it or Dwayne Johnson, and you're gonna make money off of people that are dumb.
Right.
It's not gonna be a good film.
Yep.
Best movie coming out for these months though, A Quiet Place, I think.
Never heard of it.
So John Krasinski from The Office.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That
looks interesting.
Yeah.
I saw the trailer and it was silent and everything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which I don't think the movie's actually going to be silent. I think they just have to act that way.
Because
I think the first trailers when they came out, people thought it was about a deaf family, and I fell into that trap too and reading about it. And now there's a new interesting theory that it's part of the Cloverfield universe. This could be another one. I don't think that's true. Reddit theories are great, but they're usually not right.
Yeah.
Unless it's about things like Five Nights at Freddy's, but that's another story.
Yeah.
Any other films in April you're excited for?
Well, obviously the what I'm calling not Avengers, but I'm calling it Guardians of the Galaxy 2.5.
Well, that's May.
That's
Avengers
May?
Infinity War?
Yeah,
that's May 6th.
That's May? I
That's
thought
May
it was in
6th.
April.
No, that's May 6th.
Oh.
So, or May 4th, sorry. May 4th, part 1 of Infinity War comes out, or the Infinity Gauntlet, or, whatever. That is going to be the biggest film of all time. Guaranteeing it now. Biggest blockbuster.
I have a feeling it's going to be kind of like another Ultron fiasco. This movie's been built up for 10 years.
Yeah, but I think, I'm saying it's going to sell the most tickets. Everybody's going to go see it. It's going to be the biggest blockbuster of our generation, or this generation now. Sort of like how Star Wars was. It's been built up so long. But you don't think it's going to be that good?
I think it's just going to be okay.
I think it's going to be amazing. I think it's going to be so amazing that also it's going to leave you to make you want to go see the next film where you have to go see it.
I don't know if they're going to make 2 parts.
Well, they already are. They already finished filming the second one.
No, they announced it as part 1, part 2.
Right.
And then they made it one movie.
Well, yeah, and so part 2 is actually... So this is Infinity War, and then Infinity Gauntlet's the second part now.
Oh, that's next year?
Yes, next year. So they're both filmed. Avengers 4 is filmed. So that's done.
So
that's
Thanos
great.
doesn't... Well, Thanos could die, and then Adam Warlock gets it. The Gauntlet after
No,
that.
Adam Warlock's coming in Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
The following year.
Yeah, Thanos isn't dying in this one. He's going to be in the next one. So it's going to be an amazing film. I can't even speculate on it because there's so many characters in it. There's so much stuff going on
That's one of the reasons why I'm thinking it's just going to be this one big cluster of
mess
of CG and.
See, I think Marvel does it right though with their CG. They're not like DC where even the background's so CG and everything. I think they're going to do a good job tying it together and making it right. They always do. They surprise me every time. And they've even had a string of bad films that we forget about, like Thor: The Dark World, Iron Man 3. A lot of people didn't like, and they still make it through. So I think they'll be fine.
Yeah. Speaking of bad movies, Han Solo.
I will not be seeing that.
Disney doesn't even have faith in that.
It's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be so bad.
The amount of reshoots they had to do, the cancellations, the director's changes, the actor having to take acting classes.
That's a great sign. That no, actually, that's a normal Star Wars.
It's gonna be bad. But like, you watch it, it's actually gonna be amazing.
Yeah, they casted them for the look. That's exactly, they fell into the Lucas old school mentality of let's cast them for how they look instead of how they act, and then they went, oh, this guy can't act, send him to acting classes, which at least they did that, because Lucas wouldn't even have done that. He just wrote less lines.
Have you seen the fan-made Solo movie?
No.
Have you seen that guy that does Robin Williams impressions?
Yes.
He funded that and did a fan film where he played Han Solo. Mm-hmm. Beautifully perfect.
It was on YouTube.
Yeah, and it was actually a really good little series. It was like, not series, it was like a 10-minute thing. He studied, because he's an impressionist, he studied Harrison Ford, his body language, his motions, the way he breathes. You know how you ever notice when you see Harrison Ford up to the camera, he does the...
Yeah.
Like the breath stuff,
Yeah.
he nailed it. And the way he moved, his swagger, it was perfect. They should have had that guy play him.
Fan films are usually better because they're not just a bunch of bureaucrats sitting up in a room going, oh, this is how it needs to be, and we put the money into it. Like, look at the Darth Maul fan film or the Predator fan film.
And there's
great. So many on YouTube of fan films that are great, and then we go, why wouldn't that be made? But also, we have to remember this. It's 10 minutes. It's not 2 hours of that guy, which you might have got sick of. You get what I mean? Like... There are some movies that are bad out there, like the new Star Wars. There's probably 10 minutes in there, certain clips that I could go, that's a good, like if you put that on there, I'd be happy with that. Same thing can happen. So like when people say fan films are better, sometimes they're wrong because there could be,
Let's bounce into a good one.
Deadpool 2.
There it is.
And you know what's great is like there's such good marketing, but I feel like they're sort of missing out on the boat of not giving us as much because I don't know if they're hiding something with Infinity War. I think it's sort of causing we haven't
expect Deadpool to be in Infinity War.
No, what I'm saying is I expect him to be in the sequel to Infinity War.
They can't.
But I haven't seen as much marketing as I did for the first one. That's what I'm saying. I want more. I want to be seeing trailers. I want to be seeing stuff.
No, but that's the best part because you're wanting it when you're not getting it.
I know,
when you go
but
see
I
it,
want
you're
it
gonna
now.
be like, yes.
I want it now. I really want to see Cable and everybody. And
I don't. I wish we'd go back to the days when you see a movie poster like Alien, it just showed an egg.
Oh yeah, I mean, I wish films were made
and
like
you saw
that too.
Nothing.
Nothing.
The trailers,
film.
nothing. It just said, "Hey, this movie's coming out, blah blah blah, on this day."
Yeah.
That's it. Nothing. Trailers give away everything.
I've been getting better at not going online and researching every little thing about some films. I know I say that, I'm out here doing that, but there are some films that I try not to research too hard on some of them now because my wife has taught me you can't just go in and ruin the whole movie for yourself and know everything that happens. So it does make it more enjoyable, but it is hard with how much information's out there now and people like us talking about.
We have Facebook and people sharing things. It's really difficult.
Mm-hmm.
I do pretty good, but
share this video.
Share this video.
And then we're gonna jump into June where we got Incredibles 2, which I'm
super excited for that. Wait, like 10 years to watch. Longer.
I've never seen the first one.
What the hell's wrong with you? That movie's so good.
I hear that.
It's hilarious.
I've never seen it.
Why?
I know, and that's surprising, probably. And I'm the movie guy.
God.
I've seen a lot of movies. I've never, and I love Pixar. This is the one Pixar.
It's one of my favorite Pixar.
And everybody
movies.
says it's so great. You know what? My friend did the intro credits for it. That's all I've seen. She made those.
Oh, really?
And so that's all I've seen because I saw it before it actually came out. She showed us a video,
so
and I was
good.
like, "Oh, that's great!" And then I never watched the film.
It's really good.
And I want to. It's not like I'm against it or anything. I've never sat down and watched it.
It's so funny.
So and everybody's telling me Incredible 2 are so excited. So I'm like surprised because I've never seen the first. So
You're on smoking something.
I pulled a U, or I didn't see the film.
Yeah. Then we got Ant-Man.
Ant-Man and Wasp. That's in July. June. The other one in June is Jurassic World, which I'm not. I watched. All right. This is the exact opposite thing that usually happens. Usually I watched or a movie and I hate it, and then I watch it a few times and I like it. Jurassic World I liked, and I liked it less the more I watched it.
I just saw it once and that was enough. Everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, it's so good."
And your guy's in it.
He is,
and you just didn't.
And it was a good movie.
I'm not.
It's overrated.
I'm just not super excited for it. I think Jurassic World was good. I loved the first Jurassic Park, and then the other two came out. Nah. I'm not, and I love dinosaurs. I'm just not like as pumped as I thought I would be. I thought I'd be more pumped for this movie, and I'm not.
Yeah, let's just move on. We got Ant-Man coming out.
Ant-Man and Wasp, gonna be a great film.
That's gonna be great.
Gonna be funny. And then another one that I'm actually excited for, which is gonna be to take my daughter to, is Teen Titans Go to the Movies. So it's based on the cartoon Teen Titans Go.
Yeah.
And the title is Go to the Movies.
They're just hanging out in their
apartment. I don't know anything else. It's gonna be Teen Titans Go. It's just gonna be goofy and weird. And I'm actually excited to take my daughter to that. She's a huge Teen Titans Go fan. I used to love the original Teen Titans.
Yeah, when it was good.
Yeah, and like
Teen
Titans
Go fighting and stuff.
Yeah, and so, but I'm excited to see what this film's gonna be. Fun animation, a fun movie. You know, it's gonna be for kids. That's why I'm taking her.
They're doing a Teen Titans TV series.
They're bringing it back, yeah, but that's gonna be on the DC streaming service. Because they're
another
launching,
episode.
Yep, they're launching their own
Predator.
I am so disappointed in this movie.
Why? I haven't seen it.
Okay, so Shane Black from the first one's directing it. He wrote it. From what I know about it, Olivia Munn's in it. I've seen pictures of the set things. This is one of those movies I fell into the trap where I've been researching so damn much where I've ruined it for myself.
Not Keegan. The other guy from Key and Peele is in it.
Sure.
The ball. You watch Key and Peele?
No.
Are you kidding me?
No. Anyways.
You haven't seen the Liam Neesons?
I don't really watch a lot of Liam Neeson films except Batman Begins, right? Never seen The Gray or whatever.
I haven't seen The Gray. Anyway.
Taken. This movie is about, apparently, and if this is true, it's going to be in suburbia, somewhere. It's filmed in Canada. There's something with the predators fighting other predators.
I like the Predators. That was a good one.
Predators was good. That was a good like sort of like Dundee remake, but like throwback. Like they did a lot of hat tip nods to the original film. I'm interested to see where this goes, but I've heard so many bad things about this film. I'm not super excited anymore, but I love the Predator and the Alien franchises. Yeah. So hopefully it's good.
Yeah.
Might not be. And then we're going to jump because there's nothing really coming out September. I could be wrong. I mean, there's movies coming out, but nothing like that.
They're going to add
pulls
things
strings.
Too.
Yeah.
Stuff that hasn't been announced
that
yet.
we don't even know about. But Venom comes out October 5th, and
pumped.
I'm actually getting more excited about it the more it comes on.
Yeah.
And
We've already talked about that on the show, so you guys know how we are about that one.
And then Fantastic Beasts 2.
Nah.
November. I was actually...
Never seen the first one.
Oh, it's so good. I just watched it for the first time last month.
Never saw the last Harry Potter movie either.
Oh, well, this was one of my favorite Harry Potter, and it's just because of the creatures and everything, but going to be a good film. Wreck-It Ralph 2
Never saw the first one.
Well, you need to watch that. So just like you said I need to see Incredibles, you need to watch Wreck-It Ralph 1. Good movie. This one's about him breaking the internet or something. Don't really know much more. And then we're going to get into December where we hit Aquaman still, if that's still on the slate.
I mean, I will say that he was the best part of Justice League. I liked him a lot.
I think Ben Affleck's one of the best Batmans ever. So we can argue that.
He's not bad. I mean, he definitely is.
Batfleck is great.
Pretty. I mean, it's weird to say he is pretty good.
Batfleck is great.
Would take him over Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Where are they? Where are the drugs going?
And then Into the Spider-Verse. Gonna be a great animated film.
Oh, the anime looks fun. Looks
you know what though? I think I'm falling into this trap of this is where I thought TMNT. Remember that animated film that came out years ago? I think 2005, 2006.
Yeah.
With the Weinstein Company. I think it's going to be too cartoony where it's going to be good, but I'm not going to love it as much as I would a real film with Miles Morales. But we'll see, because there's going to be Spider-Pig and Spider-Monkey and all Spider-Man J and the Spider-Man mangas. There's like 30 different. I think there's 34 if I'm being the exact number in the Spider-Verse. Wow. Spider-Man M, House of M.
Yeah, I know that one.
There's a whole bunch. So I'm interested to see which ones they actually use. That's going to be the fun part of this film, I think, and just also being able to see Miles Morales finally.
Yeah.
I am very pumped about Miles Morales coming into the Spider-Man universe. And I'm also seeing if they're actually tying it to, because the rumor is, too, it might actually deal with the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Yeah, that's a rumor that's out there, so we'll see.
What are you guys looking forward to?
There are a lot of films. Comment in the, comment to us what movies you're excited for. Some we might have missed, some that we're totally missing the mark on. I could be just flat out wrong again this year.
Yeah.
But we are looking forward to going to all these films. We wanted to get this video out so, we can talk about the whole list going forward for this year. Because a lot of reviews will be coming out for these too, right, Chris?
Yes.
Because I'm dragging him to the movies.
Yes.
But like, comment, subscribe, share. Like always, guys, thank you for tuning in. Hope you are as anticipated for most of these films like we were. And like Chris said, let us know other ones that we might have missed or, that are going to be total duds if you agree with Chris, where he's wrong that Infinity War is going to suck.
I didn't say it's going to suck.
Well, he didn't say
it's going to be okay.
We'll see you guys next time.
See ya. Nobody's gonna watch this one. Too long.
It's a long one. You can do 2 parts. Sorry, man.
No, it's okay.
There's a lot of films.
Yeah.